Hi, this is Taylor Kendrick. I'm making this screencast to help out with a error that I found with Captivate for Windows users or maybe even Mac users if you have a high density display. So I was trying to work on some of the Captivate software simulations yesterday, and I've been working on this for a while now trying to fix this issue. And there's not really a fix. There's a small fix, but not a real good fix. So when you come into Captivate and when you get into module 3, you'll see that we are going to be doing a software simulation or video demo. So we're asked to select on the software simulation. And when you do this, you get this message if you have a high density display, which I do with my Surface Book. And so, so it says capture is disallowed since high density display was detected. And asks you to change a setting, the DPI awareness to 1 in Adobe Captivate INI file. So let me just close this out real quick, and I'll show you what you have to do and how it fixes it. So first of all, I've already opened up my file here, and I want to show you exactly where Captivate is located. So if you come over here, if you'll see in your local drive on Windows, you open that up, and then you come down to Program Files, and then to Adobe, and then Adobe Captivate 9x64. Now within this file, you'll see you have all the different files, and then you have the Adobe Captivate executable file right here, and you have the Adobe Captivate INI file. Now I have that particular file open here. So when you open up this file, what you'll see is you'll have lots of gibberish, in my opinion. I'm not a person who does any kind of coding or anything. But you come down here, this is what we're looking for, is this DPI awareness. And right now it's set to the value of 0. So if you come in here and you change that value to 1, now I will tell you, if you try to do this the first time, it might say that you don't have administrative rights. So what you might need to do is actually copy this program and then save it on the desktop, and then delete the program inside of the Adobe Captivate file, and then move the desktop version back into your Adobe file. I think I remember I had to do that as well. So now we have put the DPI awareness to 1, and we have saved. So we're going to now shrink, minimize these guys. Now we're going to reopen Captivate. Now I have an issue with the firewall that I have not had a chance to fix yet. So this is what you get when you come back in. And I've tried everything I can to fix this matter, and I've used several different patches that have been suggested on the internet, and they kind of work, but they don't really work. Specifically, when you try to screen capture, you only get a quarter of your screen. And so the only way you can screen capture is to set the DPI awareness to 1, have this small screen if you have a high density DPI, and it works. It does work. In fact, so you can come in here and you can see now we have our setup here like we would see in the book. And I have mine to do the whole monitor, but if we do a custom, you can see that this shows you can sit here and adjust this if you want, and if you can get it selected because it's so small, there you go. You can adjust it to whatever size you want, or you can do a custom setting or a full screen setting. You can come down here and do that, which is the 800 by 600, which is what its standard is. So you can do this, and I did this, and let me come in here, and I made a recording. Here's what I did, and you can see this was a whole screen.
All right, this is a Captivate test.
It obviously
been having
worked.
trouble with screencasting and screen simulations.
So I was able to make a recording. We're going to go ahead and close that back out. And don't save. So I was able to make a recording in this small screen. And I have not tried a simulation. I just did a video recording. So my suggestion is that when you need to do a simulation or a video of some sort, you're going to have to go in and do exactly what I just showed you, which is you're going to have to you're going to have to start off with Captivate closed. You're going to have to change this DPI awareness to 1. You're going to have to then make your screen simulation or caption in with the small screen setting like we just saw. And then the easiest thing to do is to come back into this same program and then change this back to 0 and save again. And of course, lower the screen. Come back into Captivate. And there we go. Wasn't selecting, obviously. As you can see now with this, everything is back as it's supposed to be. And you notice here's my test that I ran earlier. So we'll open it up. Now it's really big. So we come up here to View, and we'll change this to 100%. Actually, we need to do it better than that. We need to do Best Fit. And maybe we'll do it down to magnify 66%. This is not a real good workaround, y'all. That's the reality, is that it still is not, it's not perfect, but it does work. And let's see, I think if we come, I know part of the problem. That's my fault. When you go to that big screen, what happens is that you get this ginormous screen for Captivate. So you have to come over here and change it back to restore so it fills up the screen properly. And then you can change the magnification to Best Fit. There you go. So I forgot about that. So whenever you go to that tiny screen, it takes up all that screen. So when you change back to the 0 DPI awareness, what happens is your actual Captivate screen is just huge. So you have to, again, change it around. But once you do that, then you can come in here and you can play. You can see everything's pretty good.
All right, this is a Captivate test.
And the screen is a good size.
We've been having trouble with screencasting.
And that's the best it can do. You can do some more research if you want to, but I've actually talked to Captivate. They say that they have that they're working on a fix for it, a patch. They would not tell me whether it was going to be a new version of Captivate, or Captivate 10, or if it was going to be an update. I'm not sure which one it's going to be, and they did not know when. So pretty much nothing. They weren't giving you any information. This has been a known issue for 18 months, so there's not a lot of confidence that this is going to get fixed, or at least fixed anytime soon. So for the time being, for the software to be usable, this is what we're going to have to do. All right, that's about it, y'all. Sorry for it being so long, but just wanted to let you know what I'd found out. Thanks. Bye.